This tutorial will provide you an overview of how to input your T-Test goals using the Dmacc platform. Step 1. Sign into your Dmacc. On the home page, you will select T-Test. In the top left-hand corner, you may or may not see a GSPD, Goal Setting Professional Development Plan. It may have a plus sign for add as a new plan, or if you've already started your plan, it will give you 3 parts. You will only complete part 1. Part 1 has 3 steps. Step 1 is your data analysis. Part 1 in Step 1 is identify the data and processes used to assess student academic and developmental needs. Think about which data sources provide you information regarding students' needs and learning goals. Is it your TAPER report, your state student assessment data, your curriculum correlated assessment data, diagnostic assessment data and/or observations, teacher-designed assessments such as exit tickets, learning stations, etc., other standardized assessment results such as STAR, cumulative student performance classroom data such as your formal and informal observations. You may choose 1, 2, or all selections that resonate with you. Part 2 of Step 1 is identify the data and processes used to assess your professional growth areas. Think about which data sources is going to allow you to monitor your professional growth areas. Is it your state student assessment data, your formal evaluations, walkthrough feedback, supervisor, colleague, and/or peer feedback, analysis of instructional planning and delivery practices and expertise, analysis of content knowledge and expertise, analysis of the learning environment practices and expertise, analysis of data-driven practices and expertise. You may select 1, 2, or multiple options depending on what resonates with you. Step 2 is your inputting of your professional goals. In Step 2, you'll be required to document 2 professional goals that you have for yourself. To start the process, you will select New. You will be presented with 4 different boxes. The first box is your goal. Think about what do you want to achieve and what is or the correlating dimensions that it aligns with. Your actions. How will you accomplish the goal? Your anticipated date for your goal and your evidence of goal attainment. How will you know your goal has been met? How will you know whether or not it has been impacted instruction and student achievement? Which dimension of T-Test does your goal align with? It may hit one or multiple different dimensions. The following is an example of what your professional goal may or may not look like. This particular example, the goal for this teacher is I will improve my abilities to monitor and adjust instruction through targeted questioning techniques at varied levels of cognition, the use of wait time, and academic feedback to students. The actions to accomplish the goal is to develop and embed questions in the lesson planning document and use Bloom's taxonomy as a reference. The target completion date is at each 9 weeks, and the evidence of goal attainment is the increased ability to effectively monitor and adjust instruction as measured through peer and administrator feedback, student responses, student work, unit assessment, grades, and state assessments. So this is an example of what one goal may look like. After you develop your goal, you will hit Save. In this particular example, I'm going to hit Cancel. And then you will add a second goal and follow the same process. After you have identified your Step 1 and 2, you will submit your Part 1 to your administrator, and it will be reviewed and a conference date will be set at a later time. Thank you.